And I will say it's a lot better doing these videos out with you guys versus in the back room. But in the morning when there's other things going on, right? Yeah, it's a little hard. There's a lot of activity, which is okay. That's fine. You guys got to make sure that, see the PT and the OT. But I like doing it in person with you guys out here. It's way better.
Like the quote said.
Let your hopes, not your hurts, shape your future. There you go. I was trying to remember it, but I had to cheat and look at the board. All right, we are live. So welcome back. Thank you to all of you who are out there virtually joining us. Thank you to you gentlemen who are here, staying strong with me today and doing what we can, right? So I will jump right into the quote. I like this one. It says, be stronger than your excuses. Be stronger than your excuses. And that can be both physically, that can be mentally, that can, have meaning in regards to determination and your will, right? Because we could think of a million reasons or a million excuses not to do something, not to focus on our health, not to motivate and be active for the day. But what's it going to take to overcome that excuse, right? And what's it going to take to say, you know what? It might not be as fast or as hard or as much as I think I want to do it, but let me start with a little, right? Even a little bit of action is going to be stronger than your strongest excuse, right? So I like this one a whole lot because I do think that it's very easy to come up with excuses not to do activity and not to do something, right? I'm tired. I want to eat these chips. There's a good show on. More chips, cake. What did we talk about? Carrot cake last night. There's a million reasons to say, oh, I'm just not feeling it today. But all you need is a little bit stronger than that excuse, a little edge over it, and even the least amount of motion or activity is going to be stronger than that excuse. So proud of you guys for showing up. Thank you so much. And for those of you at home, hopefully you continue to be stronger than your excuses today and heading into the weekend. We'll keep going, right? We'll do all of our chair exercises here. Keep in mind, as always, that they are all suggestions. So if there's something that you need to modify or do differently so it feels good in your body, by all means, please do so. That's the most important part of all of this, right? Is that we don't all have to look the same. We don't have to all do the exact same activity. It's doing whatever's best in your body and what's best for you today. So for those of you at home, make sure you're tuning into that. Listen to your heart rate and your temperature. Just feel into the body and honor it, right? If you do need to slow down or take a few breathers, those aren't excuses. That's making sure that you're staying healthy and safe. So we do want to prioritize safety, stability, and avoiding injury. But if it's possible, which I normally think it is, even a little bit of movement, right? It will help us get through this day. So, all right, make sure you guys have your water next to you. I'm going to go ahead and get to our starting position. We'll take a couple breaths. We will get the playlist going, and we'll cruise right through this Thursday. Friday. Oh my goodness, what day is it? It's Friday. It's the weekend. Friday. It's Friday. How could I even forget? All right, you guys, go ahead. Let's get to our starting position. Gotta have a little celebration for Friday, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a quick sip of water here, get hydrated before we begin. You guys missed it yesterday. I spilled water all down the front of me, like on my first drink. I was like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, holding the lip, exactly. All right, go ahead, come on to that starting position. Have your feet flat, feel your spine come up nice and long, and we're going to start like we always do with a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, cleansing breath. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a big breath out. Nice job, you guys. All right, we are going to get these these tunes going. We still have the Prince playlist. So let's see, it's starting us off with a little Hall & Oates. A little man-eater for you. Luckily, I just ate lunch, so I'm not that hungry all the time, guys. All right, go ahead, come to that starting position, lengthen the spine. We're gonna start with the neck here, so drop the chin down and lift the chin up. Drop the chin down and lift the chin up. Good. Just starting to get those muscles activated here. Get the blood pumping. And of course, keep your breath moving. Make sure you're going at a pace that feels good for you. Avoid any pain here. And just feel into the body. Nice job, you guys. Starting to get that energy stirring here. Warming up the muscles, getting the blood flowing. Nice job. Let's go ahead. We'll do one more in each direction. So go ahead, look up, look down, and come on back to center. Nice job, you guys. We're going to start it off really well. Come on back to that starting position, and now we're going to go side to side with the head. So drop the ear, back to center, drop the ear, back. Nice. Just keep alternating. And of course, always keep in mind that if you want to modify the action or if this particular exercise is inserting you can always stop and just start dancing. Maybe let the shoulder come out, maybe your foot goes. Let it feel good here in your body. You should have fun with this, right? Keep that breath moving. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and do one more each side. Go right and left and back to center. Nice job, you guys. Keep that breath flowing. We're starting to feel the body warm up. That's good. We're getting the energy stirring and the blood moving. All right, shoulder rolls, right? So activate those traps, pull the shoulders to ears, and back down. Good. Pull those shoulders up and then pull them down. Nice job. Getting into the shoulder girdle, the top of the arms here, the bottom of the neck. Nice. Make sure you go both directions. Switching it up, going forward as well as backwards. Good. Again, keep that breath moving. You guys are doing great. So good. Nice. It should feel nice and juicy here, right? No pain. Alright, once you've warmed up those shoulders, come on back to center here. Create a little length in the spine. And then the next one we're going to do here is going to focus on the front of our body. So it's essentially a seated sit-up. Right? So we're crunching everything here in our abdomen and our core. Now if you want, you can lift your hands down here and just roll forward, activating that lower belly, maybe pulling the pec muscles in. Just really feeling the activation in the entire front of the body. Good. Take that breath moving. Also keep in mind that you might feel a stretch in the back of your body. That's okay. It's just going to be a reciprocal action, and as long as there's no pain, it should be done. Good. Working on our six packs here. Right after lunch, it never feels good. Oh, I can definitely feel the carrot cake that I ate last night.
Sounds good.
It was delicious, but I'm feeling it today. Nice job, you guys. A couple more, just like this. Keep that breath moving. Let's go ahead and do last one. Pull everything in, squeeze all those muscles, feel them activate, and then come on back up. Nice. Feeling okay? Good. All right, so we are going to come back to the starting position. And now we're going to activate everything in our back body. I'll turn that down. The back of our body. So sit up nice and tall, and then you can bring your hands maybe on chair behind you. If it feels better on your laps, wherever feels good for you, but squeeze those shoulder blades in, feel your spine activate, and then relax. Good. Keep the breath moving. Pull everything on your back body towards itself, and relax. Nice job, you guys. Keep moving that breath. Feel your tailbone curl into the base of your head, and relax. Nice job, you guys. Keep that breath moving. Feel all of your spinal extensors activate here. Good. And keep in mind you might feel an opening or a stretch in the front of your body. Again, that's okay. That's just kind of an added motion here, reciprocal action. We really want to focus on contracting our back body. Spinal muscles, shoulder blades, feeling everything, low back, mid back, upper back. Good. Nice job, you guys. Good. Let's go ahead and do one more here. Pull those muscles in, activate, and relax. Woo. Nice job, you guys. Way to start it off really strong. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. So good. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water here. Gotta hydrate. Plus, I feel like I'm yelling at you guys, so. There you go. All right, we are going to move on to our arms and our hands, right? So everything in our upper extremities. We'll start here at the shoulder, and we're going to essentially do flexion and extension. Now, a couple options. You can take various hand grips, either fingers in between one another, fingers cupped. Yeah, you might need a little more space. So you can use the strength of one hand to support the other, or you can do it all with one arm. So wherever you are, try to straighten those elbows. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Good. Flexion at the shoulder. Extension at the shoulder. Nice job, you guys. Keep the breath moving. And make sure you're moving your body in pain-free ranges here, right? So if it hurts to go up over your shoulder, just stop right here and come on back down. Right, keep that breath moving. Oh, we're gonna dance to the music here. Although I'll be honest, this song reminds me of Shrek. They play this song at the end of Shrek, and that's all I can see right now. That's all I can think of.
It all comes together.
Oh, good, you guys. Keep moving, activating the muscles of the shoulder here. Good. Smooth and steady with the breath. Good. Nice job. Activating here. Flexion as you lift up and away. Extension as you lower. Good. Let's go ahead and do one more here. Stretch up as high as you can go. And then we're going to go side to side. Good. So starting to activate the core a little bit here. Getting some motion at the shoulder girdle. And again, maybe your hands are down a little lower. Or maybe they're a little higher. There's a couple different options here. Just do what feels best in your body. Nice work, you guys. Good. Wherever you're at, go ahead, take another inhale. And then slowly lower down. Oh. I can always feel that in my shoulders. It starts to fatigue a little bit. So just make sure, for those of you at home, make sure you're monitoring that, right? Not only your physical sensations in the bones and the muscles and the tissues, but then also check in with your breath, check in with your body temperature, make sure you have enough water. Really want to make sure we're staying healthy and safe here. Okay, next one, guys, is bicep curls, right? So we're going to take our hand up to our shoulder, essentially. So we're flexing at the elbow and then extending. Good. Yep, you can do one, or you can clasp your hands together. Yep. There you go. Good. And really focus on this motion here, Marvin. bringing that arm into the other. Nice job. For those of you at home, I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what it looks like. Right? And again, you can take those same hand grip options. Good. Keep the breath moving. Slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Feeling the bicep activate as you flex, and the tricep activate as you extend. Right, so flexion, extension. Nice job. Keep that breath moving, feel those muscles activating. Good. What number are we on? Who's counting?
54.
122, 123. All right, let's go ahead and do one more here. Pull those hands up and then release. Oh, excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. All right, I'm going to take a quick sip here. Oh, I think I'm breathing in something from the mask. Okay, we are going to move on to our forearms. So I'm going to come closer so that I can show all of you at home. And then for you guys here, you can both still see me. So we're going to start with pronation, which is palm down, and supination, which is palm up. But we're just focusing here on the forearm, right? So relax that shoulder, Marvin. Keep that nice and steady. You just want the motion here. Good. And then again, couple options. You can just do one hand, or you can do both, right? There you go. So if you're doing both hands, you can use the strength of one hand to assist the other. Good. Just rotating right at the forearm here. Nice job, you guys. Keep that breath moving. There you go. Good. So either bringing the fingers in between, cupping the hands, really just continuing to focus on the forearms. How's that feeling, guys? Okay? Good. Nice, Marvin. That's good. So maybe you're using the strength of one hand to assist the other here. Good. And we're just, again, continuing to isolate right here at the forearm. Good. All right. A couple more just like that. Feeling those muscles activate here. Good, Lou. Keep the breath moving, right? Even though these are smaller motions, all your muscles need oxygen. So it doesn't matter what activity it is that we're doing, the breath should still be flowing. All right, guys, go ahead. Let's shake that one out. Release those arms. Always feel free to give yourself kind of a little self-massage. So you can rub the tissues of the arm here, maybe create a little heat. If you want to get into it with a bit of a massage, you can do that as well, right? Just a little self-care, you know? Good. All right, you guys. The next one we're going to focus on is wrist flexion and extension. Good. Yep. And then pull it forward. There you go, Marvin. Nice. Yep. Perfect. So wherever you're at within this range is okay. So maybe you're just doing one hand. Maybe you're using the other hand to assist and you're going back and forth this way. Or if your hand is a little bit, has a little bit more tone and you're using the strength of this hand, right, you're going to try and open up that wrist and then bring it back in. Good. Opening the wrist. Nice. And if you can, Marvin, maybe grab right here at the hand so that it opens. Not so much the fingers, but the hand. There you go. Yeah. Working right at the wrist. Nice, there you go. Does that feel okay? Good. Nice job. So wherever you guys are at, keep breathing or just dance. Got a little jungle boogie going over here. I wonder how much Tina would like these dance moves. Tina, if you're out there, girl, I'm working on them for you. You're just still giving me a thumbs down. Working hard on my dance moves and I'm getting voted off the island. All right, you guys, keep it going. You're doing great. Despite the ridiculousness of Friday, now that I know it's Friday. Friday, people, Friday. All right. Good. All right, go ahead, shake it out. And again, you can kind of get into that wrist if you want to create a little heat, massaging those tissues, just letting your hand kind of get in there. Good. All right, the next one we're going to do is finger opposition. So, if available, you're going to try and take the thumb pad to the pad of every other finger. So you're going to push into the pinky and then open, push into the ring finger and open, middle finger, open, and pointer finger. Good. So if you're doing it with both hands, right, it looks no different. Just make sure you're really pushing into those finger pads so that it feels okay. You want to feel active and engaged in those muscles. Now that's one option. The other option, you can use your hand here to just guide those fingertips towards one another. Good. Nice job. And then you got it. There you go. We'll turn this song up for you. And then the next option is just to take the base of the fingers in towards one another, right? So using the base of the thumb to the pinky and opening it up. Ring finger and opening it up. Nice, Marvin. Good. Nice job, you guys. So this is one that's definitely going to look very, very different, just depending on how your hand presents. So there's no right or wrong with this one. Just do what you can and do what feels good. And the most important thing is that you just keep doing something, right? Be stronger than your excuses. Also know the difference between excuses and actually true medical reasons, though, right? So that's something important to remember. An excuse is an excuse, but if there's something that compromises your safety, your stability, or the integrity of your muscles and your body, then that's what you want to keep an eye on. All right, go ahead, shake those out. Again, feel free to give a little massage here. This hip to be a square. Hip to be a square, that's us right here. All right, one more. Flexing all the fingers, making a nice tight fist, and then opening up. Good, so again, several options with this. You can either just do one hand, you can do both. If you're using one hand to assist the other, right, you can either get your hands in between and try and open up this way, or you can use this hand to physically open up those fingers. Nice, Marvin, and then curl them back in. Opening up, closing back in. Good. Nice job, you guys. Good. Keep the breath moving. Good. Wherever you're at, let it feel good in your body. Nice. Oop, I think I heard a knuckle crack on that one. Good. Yeah, sometimes you need a little shake there. All right, go ahead, curl all those fingers in one last time. Open up with extension And we'll shake it out. Ah, good. So again, you can kind of massage those hands out, right? Creating a little heat. So good, you guys. Okay, we are done with arms and hands. So I'm gonna get back to the starting spot. We'll take a breath. We'll take a sip of water. What's up? You need... Oh yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, no worries. Oh yeah. Hey, that's okay. No worries at all. Yep. Oh, I know. It keeps everything flushing, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a nice breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good. And then again, take a sip of water if you need here. Yeah, I told them you just throw them down when you want, and forever, no worries at all.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Marvin, you still doing okay? All right. So the next activity that we're going to focus on is core and legs. So for those of you that are out there, continue to check in with yourself. Modify as necessary. I'll go through all of these, give you a couple of suggestions, but make sure you do what feels best in your body. All right, so we're going to come back to a starting position. Really try to activate the spine here. You want to sit up nice and tall. Feel the front of the body tone, the back of the body tone, and then we'll start with our legs here. So straightening one out in front, and then releasing. And then switching sides, and releasing. Good. So we want to make sure our low belly is active here and engaged, protecting the low back, and then starting to activate those quads. Good, Marvin. Way to modify. So you might notice that one leg is able to get a little higher and a little straighter than the other. You can always use your hand to assist. Right? Good. Or just knowing that it might lift a little lower than the other one. And that's okay. Is your ride here, sir? All right. Well, you have a wonderful one. We'll see you next week. All right. Have a great weekend, Richard. Thank you. All right. Good. Good. Make sure that breath is still moving here. Doing okay? Always keep in mind if you want to rest your back on the chair, you can, but you want to keep the spine active the whole time. The spine is long, chest is lifted. Good. Let's go ahead and do one more each side. So right, and then left, and come on back to start. Doing okay? Hanging in there? Good. You're doing awesome. Make sure you take a couple of breaths if you need to. Just reset and start up when you're ready, okay? So the next one that we're going to do is going to take it up a little notch. Come back to that lean, long spine here. Muscles activate. We're going to start with one leg, straighten it out, and then we're going to do circles. Good. Perfect. And now again, a couple options with this. You can lay your spine all the way back as long as it's staying active and engaged. You also have the option of bending the knee here so you can focus on the motion at the hip. Make sure to give that leg a little bit of a rest because we're going to do the same leg but the opposite direction. So then when you're ready, you straighten out and go the opposite. There you go. Good. Nice, Marvin. Good. And then when you're ready, rest your leg. Take a breath. Because we're going to switch sides and do the other leg. Right? So we'll go ahead, straighten the other one out. We'll do the same thing. Good. Nice job. And again, same thing for those of you at home, right? Couple options here. You can lay back, have your spine supported, making sure your belly is active and your chest is lifted. And then when you're ready, give it a rest, because we'll switch sides. You can bend the knee here again. Good. Keep that breath moving. Feel the core active. Oh, hey, come on back. Nice job. That's a tough one, isn't it? good though. All right, guys, we're gonna get into our feet here and our calves. So giving the bigger muscles a little bit of a rest. What we want to do is push our toes down and lift our heels up. So we're doing heel raises here. Yep. I'm gonna turn to the side so I can show the folks at home. We're pushing our toes down, lifting our heels up. Good. And then just start to do that however feels best in your body. Maybe you're doing both at the same time. Good. Or maybe you're alternating. Look who's dipping out once again. Likely story. Hold on, I liked it better when you were late, okay? Thank you so much, sir. Lewis, you have a great weekend. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. I'll see you on Monday, okay? All right. All right, you're skipping out too? Okay. I get distracted and they all leave me. What is happening here?
Marvin turned on his TV.
All right. Am I that bad? Is it that terrible? Hopefully you guys out there at home are still. All right, Lily, you take care. All right. They'll try to wrangle Marvin back in for me. All right, sir, take it easy. For those of you at home, sorry, I got a little distracted. Everyone's bowing on me. It's back to me, myself, and I. But if you need something that's going to be a little tougher, you can take your arms and push it into your knees here. So you're going to activate your arms, activate the core, and then push body weight against body weight. Right? So you're pushing against the lifting of the heels. And just trying to bring them up as best as you can while adding a little extra resistance. Yeah. Keep that breath moving. If you have a typical standing practice and it's something that's comfortable for you and you feel safe and secure, you can always do this standing, maybe a hand on the rail or holding on to someone who's assisting you. Whatever feels best for you. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, a couple more. I'm sure we're on like count 200 or something. Alright, let's go ahead, finish up the toes, and come on back to center here. Alright, the next thing that we're going to do, let's see, checking on the time, we're moving right along. We are going to do marches. So come on down, bring your core line, your spine line, your core active. And then we're going to lift those knees up here. So we're activating our hip flexors the whole time, keeping your trunk engaged, nice and upright. And keep breathing. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the breath here. Again, you can have a little support down here in the chair beneath you. Or maybe your spine is relaxed while you're lifting those knees. Good. Just wherever you're at, make sure you're activating the trunk here. So good. And this is one too that if you've got one hand that you can use to assist the other leg, that's perfectly fine. Right? Knowing that these might reach different heights. So then just lifting as you can. Good. Keeping that breath moving. Slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. All right, one more each side. And come on back to center. So good. Are you coming to join or what? Am I still all by myself? Yeah, I know. Someone's got to do it. Michael said he was going to join and I'm hoping Marvin comes back. All right, so for those of you at home, I know you're hanging in there with me. Thank you guys so much. We are down to our last two with legs and core. So I'm going to turn to the side and show you both of these. Although after the carrot cake last night, this core is a little hard right now. All right, so arms are going to come up. Spine is long. Front and back body are engaged. And then lifting the legs up here. So So we want to build in the low belly. We don't want any pressure in the low back here. Keep that spine long, keep the chest lifted, and keep breathing. Now you've got a couple options. You can always do this with one leg, or you can switch out your legs. You can utilize your hands down here for a little more support, or you can take your spine all the way back here and then lift those legs. Still making sure that the activation is happening in the front of the body here, right in the low belly. Maybe the arms come up here, keeping that spine long and active. And then one last option. You don't want to hold it. You can hold it for however long you want. You can do reps. So lifting up and lowering, lifting up and lowering. Good. So wherever you're at, find the expression that fits you best. Keep the breath moving. And exhale. Go ahead, let it go. Nice job, you guys. All right. Last one for core and legs. You did out the core. Likely story. Yeah. All right. Well, we're finishing up with core, so feel free to join in as you want. The last one we're going to do here is our bicycle. So arms come up, spine is long, legs are lifted, and then we're going to cycle the legs. You have another option though, Martin. If you want to do swimmer kicks like this, you can do that too. Good. So just a couple options here. Just make sure your low belly is active. If you want to use one hand to assist the other one too, there you go. Good. Wherever you're at, keep the breath moving. See, you came back just in time. I said you came back just in time. You can also rest your spine back while you move your legs here. Again, as long as the activation stays here in the front of your core. Good. Keep moving the breath. Take another inhale here. And exhale. That was good timing, Marvin. All right, let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open up, exhale. Nice job. All right, I'm going to get a sip of water here. Hydrate. Smooth out the vocal cords. Okay, so now we're going to do our eye exercises. So we finished with all the large muscles of the body. But just like the large muscles, our eye muscles need to be worked as well, right? So we'll always keep our eyes on the thumb. So this first one, bring your thumb straight out. Bring your eyes focusing on the thumb. And then you're going to make big circles here. Keeping the head nice and steady. We're bringing the eyes along with the thumb. Trying to make nice big circles, reaching the corners of the sockets. Continuing to stretch the range here of your eyes. Nice job. Let's do one more in this direction. Nice and big. Eyes follow the thumb. Come on back to center. Close the eyes and release the thumb. Good. Give yourself a little bit of a break here. Let those eyes relax. Let the muscles reset. The next set we're going to do is exactly the same, but switching directions. So thumb comes back out. Eyes open. Same thing, but switch directions. Good. Keep your eyes on your thumb now. Follow your thumb. There you go. Yep. Perfect. Head stays still. Eyes focused on the thumb. Good. Breath stays moving. Nice job. We'll go ahead and do one more here. Nice and big. Come on back to center. Close the eyes. Relax the thumb. Good. Give yourself a break here. We got two more that we're going to do. And this time the eyes and thumbs stay still, but the head will move stay on the thumb. And then we go right to left. There you go. Really feel those eyeballs getting to the corner of the socket. You're essentially moving your head around the eyeballs. Good. Keep the breath moving. Slow and steady. Nice job. Let's go ahead. We'll do one more each side. Go right, go left, and back to center. Close the eyes. Relax the hand. Good. Nice work, Marvin. We've got one left for our eyes. So it'll be the same thing, except we're going to take our head up and down. So go ahead, bring that thumb out. Open the eyes, stay on the top, and then take your head up and down. Good. Keeping those eyes fixated right here on the thumb. Nice job. Smooth and steady with the breath here. Good. All right, one more. Go up, go down. Come on back to center. Close the eyes. Relax that thumb. So good. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Nice. How you feeling? Good? All right. For those of you at home, you guys are doing great. Way to stick with us. We're going to take one more sip here, and then we're going to finish with mouth exercises. Okay. So, I will come a little closer to the computer. All right, Mr. Marvin, you're far enough away. I'm going to take the mask off here so I can show everyone at home. Whew. There we go. All right. So let's first get into a little massaging, right? So for our mouth exercises, we want to start by just kind of releasing some of the tissue in the jaw, the cheeks, all around the mouth and the lips. Yeah. Good. So it's no different than like a neck massage, or if your calf was tight or something. You're just releasing those tissues. And with the mouth, it's so important, right? We use our mouth muscles to talk, to chew, to swallow, even just facial expressions to communicate with one another. So these exercises will continue to work on the strength and endurance of our mouth. All right, you ready? So first one we're going to do is open our mouth just as wide as it can go. There you go. Your eyebrows are going with it. You look surprised. Good. So for those of you at home, same thing. Nice and wide. And relax. Wide. And relax. Good. Nice, Marvin. Just feel that jaw separating from the top of the mouth here. And closing. Good. Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and do one more here. And relax. How's that feeling? Okay? Good. Hey, Bill. I think I heard someone at the door, but I don't know. Oh, it was Michael coming in. Never mind. Look at just in time, Michael, for mouth exercise. Man, no love today. No love today. Good grief. Marvin's running away from me. Lou dipped out. You're hiding. All right, Mr. Marvin. Next one, we're just going to smile as big as we can. When you're ready. Smile. Good. And then release. Smile. And release. Good. So for those of you at home, really pull those muscles back and then soften. Nice. I can see your nice smile behind the mask too. Nice job, you guys. Keep it going. Really feeling the corners of the mouth pull up and back. Good. Let me see one more, Marvin. Nice and big. And relax. Awesome. Nice job. Feel free to massage your cheeks in between if you want. And that goes for you guys at home as well. At any point you need to give your mouth a little bit of a rest, go ahead and do that. So the next one, let's see. Oh, we're gonna alternate between smiling and puckering. Smile and pucker. Good, like you're giving someone a nice big kiss. Kissing noise is optional. Smile and pucker. Good. Nice job. So you're really alternating your muscle action here, right? You're pushing them for the pucker, pulling them for the smile. Good. One more here, smile big, and then pucker. Nice job. You doing okay? You're doing really good with these. Good. Okay, the next one is lip smacks. So I always wet my lips and then, there you go. Yeah, that might get in the way a little. You can pull that down for a second. You want to pull it down or no? Yeah, let me see. There you go. Now I can hear it. Perfect. So for those of you at home, we're trying to seal those lips nice and tight and then smack them open. Feel your lips come together. There you go. You sound like popcorn over here. Let's go ahead, do one more, Marvin. Nice, so good. All right, the next one, oh, I totally skipped ahead, but that's okay, we're still doing it. So we're gonna seal our lips, blow them up, blow our cheeks up with air, and then we're gonna move the air from side to side, but with your hand. Use your hand. Good, so the goal here is to change the pressure in the mouth while our mouth is filled with air, right? It's as if you had a balloon and you were squeezing it from side to side, but because our lips don't tie in a knot like a balloon, we have to use the muscles to hold them together nice and tight. Good, so you're really doing two opposing actions. You're sealing the lips tight, but then expanding the cheeks with air. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. And relax. That one's kind of tough because of the opposing action. Yeah, right, to try and hold all that air in, but you did really good. Okay, so we already did lip smacks, and let's see, we've got 4 left. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. All right, the next 2, Mr. Marvin, are tongue. So we're gonna open our mouth, and then take the tongue side to side. Good, so for those of you at home, the goal here is to get the tongue from one corner of the mouth to the next and keep it slow and controlled. Nice, so again, you want to keep this controlled. If you start moving it too fast and your tongue goes in different directions, slow it down and really try to hit your mark here. All right, good. One last one with the tongue here. We're gonna take it top to bottom. Good, so you're aiming in the direction of your nose and then back down to your chin. You might not touch them, that's okay, but that's the direction we're going here. Good. Does that feel okay? All right. All right. 2 left. This next one for me is definitely the most challenging. We're gonna bite our tongue and then swallow while you hold your tongue in your teeth. Yeah, so you might need a sip of water for this one. That's okay, it's a little challenging, but hold that tongue in your teeth while you're swallowing. I know, it's not easy, is it? If you need a break or take a sip of water in between, you can do that. Let's do one more. Ah, that one is so difficult. So I'm gonna have a sip of water again. All right, Mr. Marvin, you made it. We've got one left, one left. For those of you at home sticking with us, thank you very much. You also have one left. So we're gonna frown, and then we're gonna swallow. Frown, swallow. Frown, swallow. Couple more, just like that. Good. We're frowning because it's almost over. But we'll smile again because it's Friday. Good. One last one. Frown. Swallow. Easy peasy. Yeah. Easy as pie, right? Oh. You did so good. Nice job. Thanks for sticking in there with it. You did really good. For those of you at home, thank you as well for sticking with it, hanging in there with us. We will be back Monday morning, mindfulness at 10 o'clock, and then one more at 1:30, our rehabilitative strengthening. Thank you guys as always for joining, continuing to participate. We love seeing you guys out there, and we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So be safe, take care, and we'll see you Monday. Thanks.